salutations, darlings. Azor Wing here, bringing you some more Genshin Impact. Last time, we did who knows what. I'm not even going to try to think. It's been a while. This time, well, as the title suggests, we're getting a blubber beast. Why are you called blubber beast? No, they're all called blubber beast. This is the only that one. You wouldn't think that wherever that is would be too far. Anyhow, down, just let things happen. Anyhow, speaking of things that happen, this is where we're going. The Toy War, shots fired. Goodness gracious, that is a name. It's along this path, so I guess this would be like the best location. Yes, I have no idea what I'm doing nor where I'm going. Wish me luck, I guess. Oh, yes. Hmm? You? I assume I need milk and flour. Fermented juice. Since stop using marinade. That reminds me that I need to cook. Anyway, I probably shouldn't yeet myself off the nearest cliff. It's not useful when you're trying to get places. Alright, let's see what's everything about. This is so annoying. Yes, very annoying. Doesn't this just mean that Lady Fortuna will sit at the judges' table? Exactly.
Sit at the judges' table? What does that mean?
My, we have guests. Judging from your clothes, you must be outlanders. Yes, in that case, it's quite expected that you might not understand our local lingo. Allow me to put it this way. Who should sit at the judges' table? The justices, of course. And who is our Chief Justice? Monsieur Neuvillette, naturally. Oh my, well then, why is our dear Hydra Archon sitting in the Monsieur Neuvillette's chair? Come now, tell me, what would the poor people being judged think of that? If it were me, why would feel cheated? Our Hydra Archon knows nothing about being a judge.
It does seem like they wouldn't be getting what was advertised.
Exactly, trials will be not as advertised, precisely as you say. Huh, so does it mean what Paimon thought it is? Wait a second, are you sure it's okay for you to make fun of your gods like that? Oh, of course, our Con loves such jokes. Oh, she does. She most certainly does not. She's so insecure, but she will absolutely roll with it. And I proceed to immediately get dropped. But why? Except, music. Put that away. Music. Music. So many of these are music. Anywho, onward. Why, if these were reached her ears, she would tie me to a stone and have me hurled up into a deep lake, watching enthusiastically from the sideline the entire time. But dear guest, do not grieve yet for our Arbon? Arbon. Do you mean Archon? For our Arbon is so flightly with his words that not even a millisecond could save him. And our Archon, nope, you meant Arbon. And our Archon say, it's a miracle, such a romantic ending, while applauding most loudly. In fact, she might even shed a tear or two. Hi, she makes. Is that what Fontaine considers romantic? I'm not sure what to say here. In any case, let's get to business. Might I ask why you've come for our humble store? Seek of which Arbon? Oh, his name's Arbon. Don't you think I should guess? Like the famous adventurers the boss told us about previously? Quite so. One with hair like burnished gold, and the other like shining silver. Oh, right, might the two of you be Mrs. Zorwing and Miss Paimon? You know us? The boss is asking around at the Adventurers Guild about adventurers in Fontaine, ended up being told about the two of you. Word is that you're a pretty formidable team.
Well, Mrs. Zorwing, looks like we're getting more famous by the day.
Tis all thanks to you, Miss Paimon.
Haven't you been growing a silver tongue lately? Alrighty then, but that Paimon shall always share her fortune with you. Well then, what would your boss like from us?
Well, unfortunately, he's not in store right now, so allow us to tell you in his stead. Just a few words, not to worry. To be brief, our boss would like your help in collecting data for his Champion Duelist plan.
Champion Duelist plan?
It's a plan to use Champion Duelists as the main characters, the development centerpiece, and the focus of our advertising for a new line of Clockwork Toys. Alright, that's our business, by the way, Clockwork Toys. Also, have the two of you heard of Champion Duelist? I have, don't worry, continue. Our boss believes that this to be an excellent cultural installation of Fontaine. As such, the toys of this kind may sell very well indeed. And if they get popular outside the country, we can also win the honor of our nation. Two birds, one stone, I say. I can see Lady Verena herself pinning medals to our chests.
Okay.
My goodness.
Okay, so that's the situation, huh? But if you're making toy champion duels, what you need us adventurers for?
Well, you can't develop anything without data, and the strength of a champion duelist is honed in all manner of perilous places. Getting data on them isn't easy. But when we heard that the most impressive adventurers do such things, we thought, why not get adventurers to help us instead?
Paimon kind of gets it now. You're gonna use adventurers to get the data, and you need your line of toy champion for your line of toy champion duelists. Is that it?
It's false advertising. It's no different from Lady Verena sitting at the judges' table. Well, now, it's not quite that serious. It's mere replacing a rototime flower with a mallow tree. You're replacing a flower with a tree, and you don't see how that's different, bruh. Or, a wooden pillar with a stone one. Doesn't that mean more or less the same thing? What's with the TV we were talking about from the start? No, we heard it all. We were talking about the... Why so yachty? I'm talking about Lepide Horleos, the watchmaker next door. They're always worse than we are, trust me. They call themselves a watchmaker, but they make toys on the sly. Now that's just completely absurd, isn't it? Indeed, terribly so.
A watchmaker that sells toys?
Exactly. Is that not reprehensible? Come, tell me what you like most in this world. There's bits where these are. Aw, Paimon. In that case, if there is an Azor Wing puppet store and somewhere they travel from afar to see, only to find they did not sell Azor Wing puppets at all, but instead stocked nothing but a ton of Abon puppets, would you not be angered at this betrayal of your expectations? Would you not cry and scream? Would you not send the boss of the store flying with a single punch for denying your purchase of your dear companion? Bit extreme. I would be disappointed for sure. I would be furious. Oh my goodness, why am I so yawning? I punched straight into the cell for seriously, who'd buy Arbonne puppets anyway? No, you say so. It would be kind of annoying. What do we do? It would not be terrible. It would be terrible. It would be terrible if puppets of you were going out of stock. It's a red herring. Red herring don't get distracted. There's only a bridge here, you know. Huh? And they almost got Paimon there too. Oh, come now, we were just making analogies. You know, they say there's no such thing as a perfect analogy, and well, the things we described do happen. After all, would you not find Barrow's conches and conch medallion? You not find Barrow's conches in conch medallions, will you? Precisely, and such things will only increase in frequency until a day comes when the watchmaker's shop stop when a watchmaker stop making watches altogether, but we shall not forgive them. No, no, unless they change the name to Laboon Doymakers. And there you both go again.
You do really love spouting nonsense, don't you? The more you talk, the further off topic we get, so let's just have it now. What do you need us to do?
Ah, yes, these two are my spirit animal. Well, actually, we do have one request. To make before that, could you two go to the laboratories next door and do a little investigation there? Watchmaking is their main trade, but at least their toys have become so popular they're stealing our customers. We heard that the toy owner gained inspiration for the toys in Mondstadt. We're curious about what they might be. For all you know, it might be some alchemy-powered toy that gives off a scent 4 times as sweet as Sunset as it's made to be used to ensnare people. Well, I've heard that there's an alchemist in Mondstadt who can do that anyway. Quadruple sweetness Sunsetta, wouldn't that be? As such, could you help us check it out, dear guests? Our boss is quite concerned about this matter. Why don't you go yourselves? Oh, come now, dear guests. Oh my god. As business people, we can't just walk over there willy-nilly. Exactly. It's for the sake of our reputation, and one's reputation is not one's no. My partner must go tell our boss of your arrival, so please lend us your aid in this matter. To be honest, I was pretty curious what these toys make inspiration from Mondstadt look like. Would they really have something to do with alchemy? Let's just go and have a look, shall we? Thank you so much. In that case, we'll wait for news of you here. Sorry, I had to mute myself for a second there. Anywho, let's see.
I really did spend a lot recently. Only 10 more are left. Still, 10 more is better than no more.
Sir? 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 Cute little penguin. This guy is not the shop next door. Okay, people here looks like the toys they sell really are popular. Huh. Hello, dear customers. I'm Connor, the owner of the shop. What can I do for you? Dear boss, we heard your toys. We'd like to know more about it. Haha, of course you can. Still, my older brother sent you here to seek out information, didn't he? Got a brother? Wait, actually, how do you know what we're here for? Just saw you walking out of the Clockwork Workshop, that's all. My brother owns that shop, and I know him and what he'd do. This is right up his alley. Oh, before we can even get started, we should have prepped more before coming over. How are we supposed to know your brothers?
Ugh, now this is a matter of corporate competition, is it? Brother against brother. Paimon, mind your language, please. Sorry, boss. Paimon's brain got stuck there for a moment. Don't worry, even the best made toys have components that get stuck at some point. It's the same with people. You need to take good care of them. Besides, I don't think you're wrong about how my brother sees our relationship. Regardless, I won't take any more of your time than needed and let me talk about these toys instead. Are you sure it's okay? We're supposed to be doing the secret gathering intel. Such interesting things you say, dear customers. Our store's real bread and butter is in clocks, which we make using techniques handed down from generation to generation. Toys are just my personal hobby. They bring happiness to people. So if I let more people know about them, is that not the same as spreading happiness? That's such a nice way of thinking about things. My brother would probably say this line of thinking is too unadventurous. But that aside, why don't you have a look at the toy? I hope you'll like it. I heard you got your inspiration from Mondstadt. Indeed, I've liked the place since I was little. When I went there recently, it was indeed a rewarding experience for me. Incorporated the story of an adventurer I'd met there into a toy, but I don't set your expectations too high, alright? In the end, it's just a simple clockwork device. An adventure, so it's not a project of alchemy then? Alchemy. An alchemy toy. It sounds interesting. But this adventure made quite the impression. If there's time, I'll tell you his story. You'd like to try the toy now? There's nothing quite like experiencing it for yourself. It's up to you, but it's your one for a plan the other end. We should get there first, and then we'll come right back. I don't really want to try this adventure toy right away. Alright then, remember, you're always welcome here. Nighttime is such a pretty time of day. More people. Our 2 guests have returned. 2 of you are quick indeed, as expected of the people recommended by the Adventurers Guild. I'm Lavere, the owner of this shop. Welcome. Hey there, boss. Can you inquire on our brother? So why didn't we know about that? And he saw through. We didn't know about that, and he saw through us right away. Seriously, Albert, you didn't tell them something this important? Seriously, Arbon, didn't we agree that you tell them if you're gonna cut in it with salary, boss? Cut his. Hey, are you 2 brothers too? What? Don't call this guy my brother? So what do you mean to say is the mission's a bust? He didn't find anything? Well, no. Carson's a really nice guy, and he didn't mind, even though he knew about us. He even told us that we could try out the toy anytime. That guy. So is the toy alchemy powered? No, it's an adventurer toy. Those things are so corny. Didn't he say that he incorporated some adventure story into it or something? That's right. How did you know? Did you already investigate the matter or something? I just know him too well. He always puts something sentimental into his toys without caring about the market situation. If you ask me, adventure stories are long out of fashion. This shop is very popular, isn't it? It's just ordinary market fluctuations. Once your champion duelist lineup takes stage, you'll have him beat. Easy. But aren't but those aren't real champion duels. There's the result of us out of fashion adventurers play acting. What do you two know? This is what we call packaging. It's standard practice on the market, and no one cares exactly how you do it. We're just gonna get the data, put in some popular toy prototypes, and claims of the story worth a champion duelist, and that'll do the trick just fine. Really? That's it? I don't feel like there'll definitely be problems this way. It's fine if the story has issues. It's all about the gimmick. What would you think if I told you that Arbon and all are in fact ultra-realistic, high-quality puppets based on a theme of double act? What? They're puppets? Can puppets look so real? Of course they can. That's the power of a double act. Tricks can seem very real indeed. See? It's the power of acting. Even a gimmick can, when presented right away, generate interest. So, Paimon's also pretty stupid, you guys. Okay, that was a bit mean, but still, Cheater, you could be more difficult for me, really. Well, it's his problem for not staying in his clockwork lane, so if he wants to stick his nose into the toy-making business, it's my duty as his elder brother to show him what's up. None more convincing than a merchant, I see. Thanks for the compliment. In that case, I up you to the data collection will be run by Arbon and Albie. We're just gonna turn a blind eye to your brotherly conflict. Just don't skip out on our payments. Okay. Dance resolution. Simulation Azure Dance. Sweeping the wilds.
So much quieter outside.
Good birds, because we have a home. I'm not paying attention to what made me. By you, my young brother intact. Hello, sir, hello.
So much quieter outside.
Good. Just walking right by me. Like he has no care in the world. Right by him. Hello, you two. My name is Armand. You seem kind of nervous. Sorry, I get like this when there aren't too many people around.
No worries. You don't have to rush. We're just here to try out the toy.
Oh, sure. I've prepared a handbook for you.
Aw, that's so nice of you, Armand. We'll read it carefully for sure.
It's alright if you don't read it. It's very simple and fun. Do you want to try?
Oh, thanks. I'll give it a go.
I hope you enjoy yourself. During the challenge, control the toy advent. The toy while the music beats and attack at the right moment to hit the toys lying beside a track. For the challenge starts, adjust your attack delay to optimize your toys. Settle toys, certain devices, you can enter settings. Just television before starting the challenge.
Time itself is a silent song.
Wait until 2 whole days later. Eesh.
Give me a moment, sorry. An attempt. Sorry, I'm terribly, terribly distracted. I love cats. Hello, small child. What game? Game guessing your savings. Yeah, it's cool. Anyone else on? I'm sorry, what? Albert is busy coding for simulations in the wilds. Let's run around as Ayaka. She's dressed to impress. Let's have some fun. Honesty coming out to play. Pipe down, pipe down. Oh, seriously, it might take me to cross. Listen, I mean, let's work here, so let's just talk. Okay, sorry, distracted again. Immediately distracted. So very distracted. This is why I have things hidden. Oh my gosh. I'm so distracted. Oh god, no. Things are happening. I need it. Okay, it's hidden away. I side wish now. Do so you need to complete some feats of combat prowess. You've had some playthrough, pull monsters up and gather planted data collection. Devices and cities, you need one to go forth and get the creatures out. Exact location of the maps. Do you have any questions? Nope. Case, good luck. That one dude was standing here. I have no idea where he went. The feedback on the board doesn't look like should we be receiving not high praise? It wasn't like this before. Unexpected, yes, I suspect foul play. Fortunately, our boss has in his wisdom. You know, I think they're just bad toy makers. They're like, ah, it must be this one's for his fault. If your first response to trouble is to blame someone else, you're probably very bad at what you do. Aha, it's like I think this is clean. And then I have water. This is perfect. I was like, I don't want to get up and go clean it. But I was like, ah, a half teaspoon is about a half of a strawful. And I know this because I have a half teaspoon here that I have been eating honey. I just have a jar of honey that I've been munching on. Munching is a very inaccurate word. The honey is delicious though. Just munch, munch, munch. No, nomming. There you go. Just nom, nom, nom. Can confirm. It's delicious. Alright. Fortunately, boss has in his wisdom prepared a contingency plan. Well, of course he has. Why else do you think he's the boss? Is Laverne in? He's got something for us, apparently. Oh, right on time. Here comes the contingency now. What contingency? Well, that's you. The boss said, but he's not here right now, so let us explain. Just a short explanation once again. Your short explanation last not very long. During the last few days, you released results for Champion Jewels plan in public. We've also started pre-orders that allow people to pay half the price as deposit and qualify for early access. You also placed an evaluation column, that is to say, a message board at the door of the store. Which people could leave their profuse praises. That's what they call building hype. Just as boss accepted, our story did get popular, but very few people placed pre-orders. And about just left, and the other column was also lamentably low. You lack sincerity of this. Where is the internal quality control? You lack sincerity this. Where's the internal quality control that? Get with the time. Such are the reviews we've gotten. Looks like the market isn't quite what you expected, huh? I fear things are not so simple. We have this saying around here, that's where there's smoke, there's fire. They say something never arises from nothing. In other words, someone is spreading rumors. Baseless, scandalous rumors that smear us irresponsibly. Yeah, irresponsibly. The boss is sure that his brother is the only one who can be behind the smear. His brother is so nice and sincere, and people are just calling them out on their BS. So anyone to say hi, there's us to smear him right back. Only for the above, have you ever think of such a thing? So, but after all, even if they might stoop to such low level means, we will defeat them fair and square. Exactly. Only on this way can he reform his wayward little brother. What are we needed? What are we needed for? To get them to reveal what they mean by sincerity and internal quality control, of course. Reveal what now? Not enough fairness for attaining not the nation of fairness. That's not what fairness means. Since the others parties' packaging has been done with sincerity, we should keep pace with them. You shall hack our Champion Jewels as the packaging matures. Adding to that wealth of data, guarantee us a comeback victory. Thinking that they just turned the adventurer's tale into a toy. An adventurer's tale into a toy, that's all. Well, it must be it. Please ask them what it is. The story must be the packaging we speak of. I too have heard a little something. Seems to be a whole... that while Karn was drunk, he accidentally let slip that his toy was made due to a certain person. Imagine what a grim tale that must serve to inspire such work from me. No, Fireman's suddenly kind of curious as what the story might be. Why don't we try going back and asking? Well, you will splendid. We shall have this in our capable hands. Miss Paimon? Hmm. The honey is just as good as it was yesterday. Yeah, let's go find out what this story is all about. Hello, dear customers. How have you been? Have you tried out the adventure toy, by the way? Hey there, Karen. Actually, I got some things I wanted to consult you about. Yeah, it's about the toy. And yeah, it's about the toy. A happy coincidence, and I enjoy these for like a fortuitous opportunity to now. I'm just happening to have enough more to buy what you'd like to. Ask away. I'd like to hear the story behind this toy. That's right, we heard you base this story on someone. That's gotta be an adventurer who's the star of this tale, right? Haha, I see, so that's your question. This adventurer did leave a deep impression on me. Met an adventure in Springvale when I was about to leave Mondstadt. It appeared that he had messed up some sort of meal delivery commission. Apparently, he encountered several waves of monsters on the way there. Not only had he missed the timing, but the food had also been bumped around. Knowing a thing or two about cooking, I helped him make a new sermon. That's sure nice of you. Well, but that's not all. Can't hardly imagine. But at one attempt at cooking, resulted in all manner of accidents. The firewood got burned, a big hole got gouged in the bottom of the pot, and while I was heating up, I was hit by some flying stones from out of nowhere. One of them bounced on my head. That one really hurt. Yep, that's Benny, alright. I did the job. Well, the job did eventually get done, albeit with a complaint from the customer that they had cracked a tooth on a stone while eating. Lady Fortuna above, surely it wasn't the stone that hit us on the head. Was this adventurer's name Bennett? That was his name. Wait, do you know him well? Interesting fellow, that one. Later, he took me to all sorts of rarely visited places in Mondstadt to show his thanks. It was a pretty rough journey, but with the uncommonly beautiful sights, made it worth the effort. I would have taken him for a travel enthusiast had he not told me that they discovered those places by losing his footing during adventures or from getting lost. And the day he returned to Fontaine, he came to say goodbye, and there I asked him if he considered his unlucky disposition bothersome. Just gave me a thumbs up and said, "The world is full of all sorts of people. Maybe I just happen to be the unluckiest. Thanks to that, I've also become the bravest person, and that's given me access to sights only I can see." And a brilliant way of putting things. Walking the path of misfortune with a big smile on one's face. Perhaps that's the spirit of a true adventurer. That's right, Ben's the most adventurous adventurer for sure. If bad luck can be infectious, perhaps that adventuring spirit could be too. And with any luck, the later can spread far further than the former. I wonder if this story will give you enough material for your report. How'd you figure it out this time? Where there's smoke, there's fire. That's what we say in Fontaine. If you really wanted to know about the story, you'd have asked the first time, but since you're only doing that now, I can only guess that my brother put you up to it. So you really did know. Paimon doesn't get why Laverne would have such a dim view of you. You're pretty smart and you seem like a nice guy. It's anger, I think. He's probably still mad at me for what he sees as a betrayal. Betrayal? Our family is well known for our skills in making clockwork devices. I've always been good at making toys of that sort. My brother isn't quite as good. He's got a real knack for doing business. Since we both love toys, we agreed when we grew up we would set the best toy store ever. It was only when we grew up that we realized that someone had to succeed the family business. And that is to say, the shop. My brother had a big fight with our father over that. He went to strike out on his own. On the other hand, was convinced to stay. And is that not a betrayal? Not at all. Does it really count, though? Well, it wasn't a show of adventures, that was for sure. I was afraid that if I failed to make a name for myself out there, I'd have to come crawling back to the family business. I just couldn't take that pressure. I've always been like that. I've been the first to cry when we encountered some hooligans on the street, but my brother would have me get behind him with a "Don't worry, watch me send them flying with my knuckle sandwich." Your relationship seems kind of complicated. Well, I suppose that's how things played out. In any case, I'll be here if you have any other questions. You're always welcome here in my store. So basically, he's the responsible one. He's meek yet responsible, while his brother is adventurous yet stubborn. I love how she jingles. Where are your jingly bells? Is that what those little things are? Like, actually, like, I don't think it's those. Like, are those bells?
Finger next time?
Our two guests have returned. Quick as ever, I see. I suppose you gained much from your investigations. Huh? You know, Liver, why do you always show up later? Well, I suppose I'm remiss. I shall try to come earlier next time. Anyway, about that toy. Well, you see, it's based off of Benny. A toy based on a adventure named Bennett, I see. I mean, nothing. You didn't ask him. I don't think your brother didn't badmouth your shop. He doesn't look the time. Oh, how so? He seems to be sorry about something concerning you. Fast to see what seems like placing the inner distance. The gag camera out focus. After a while, the sad noise struggled away to the chest. If you ask me, I don't think that idiot would do something like that either. Wait, so what was this whole contingency thing about? Boss was just looking for an excuse, I suppose. More likely than not, I say. Well, he's just a businessman. Businessmen have reputations to consider. I don't see why they couldn't have just run a clockwork shop. Like, and I don't mean like clockworks as in like a clock itself. I mean clockworks as in the gears and mechanisms. So basically steampunk. Ah yes, why not just have a steampunk shop? Almost. Yeah, the brothers got a name to hold, you know? Say any more or you'll eat my knuckle sandwich. Ronnie's exactly like Carfun said he'd be like. Well, I guess I'd just been thinking I should go pay that visit. Oh, you gonna pay your differences aside and ask him for advice then? Of course not. But if he thinks he betrayed me and feels bad about that, shouldn't I give him the opportunity to apologize to my face? Ah, yes. Stubborn indeed. He'd say that Paimon doesn't think that's the sort of betrayal someone needs to apologize for. Well, it's decided, Arbon. There's no need for further pre-orders. Return all deposits you need and keep that evaluation board. Boss, we're not executing the plan anymore? What about the data collection? There's still time to make adjustments. No, the data collection continues. I have other plans for that, and you've got payments to collect. Don't you? I've always do honest business. Suspiciously honest in this case. The boss is the boss, even when he's being stubborn. I wouldn't call this attitude toward his toys completely worthless. Pay a visit to Speak Headquarters when the next 2 days of data collection are complete. I'd like you to come too. Good customers. Got some other things still here in the shop, so if you'll excuse me. Navarre has got such an odd temper. Is he really gonna ask for an apology? He's not really gonna ask for an apology, is he? Oh, would you look at that? Our third party has brought an opportunity for change again. Third party? That's the two of you, of course. Thanks to you two, the differences between the two shop owners may yet be resolved. That's what happened previously too. Previously? I've noticed that the shop is away from North Harp at the Northland Bank. But for anyone should knowledge complete with them directly, and I got thinking about history when they reserved that. Yeah, spent some way they became a mediator in the conflict, didn't they? Interesting. 52 loved to meddle in other people's business. Or meddling is a first for sure. And it's the importance of third parties. Just like how a double act still needs an audience. About solo acts,
would things work with just one actor and one audience? Are you trying to betray me too? You better watch out for my knuckle sandwich then. Alright. Wait, 2 more days. Yep. What?
A blade.
Wait, 2 more days. Now, how distracted do I let myself get? Not at all. I need to stay very focused. Alright.
Like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
I see you're doing well. But brother, what are you doing here? Geez, we haven't seen each other in so long, and that's what you choose to say? I just didn't expect you to come over to see me. I mean, our shops are quite close together, but you never came over. I thought you were still angry at me. I'm not here to talk to you about what happened before. I'm just gonna ask you this. That adventurous toy was made because of me, right? Oh, you wouldn't be able to hide anything from me. Wait, now I was confused. Wasn't that toy inspired by Bennett? I see you do have a right already as well. I'm sorry for not explaining previously, but I didn't know where to begin. Although the adventure did give me critical inspiration, my brother was the real reason I insisted on having the toy made. I can see why it might be complicated for you. Karen, your mockishness hasn't changed one bit. What the heck? You haven't changed either, brother. I'm more and more convinced that you and that adventurer are the same type of person. I don't have a vision, nor am I an adventurer. But you have that same type of adventure. You have that same adventurous spirit. Bennett lives in an adventure, while you live for adventure. Did you pick up that flattery from me too? Who can that be? You've never been a flatterer, and you've never hesitated to tell me that I haven't any fighting spirit. Oh, while the truth is frustrating, it is the truth nonetheless. I've always been trying to be the best toy merchant ever, but I acceded to the family's arrangements, continuing the cycle of clockmaking. Only people like you and Bennett could turn their passions into their profession. I cannot. It would take 100 of me to match your courage.
Come on, don't say that about yourself.
There's no point in hiding this. When my brother first stated his intentions to move his shop next to mine, my first reaction was to consider moving the shop. Father would be ashamed, and rightly so. But in the end, Northland Bank took that spot and separated us. A happy coincidence again, you could say. Yeah, Arbum told us about that. You really think this world is full of happy coincidences? Northland Base didn't so happen to come between us at that time. What do you mean? I had reserved a spot long ago, but a new idea struck me, and so I transferred it to them for a low price. This didn't come out of nowhere, you know. So you were the one who got them involved? Huh. Did you think that your previous decision was too impulsive or something? Ever since I left, my goal has always been to be the greatest toy merchant. But what sort of greatness would that be if the family feud made my brother move away in the process, huh? Smells like concern to my mind. You're just making excuses when you wanted Karen to apologize, weren't you? Apologize? What? Apologize? Did I ever say that? Wow, that's a really earnest nod, considering that you actually did say it. I'm here to congratulate you, Karen. That toy is quite well made. It's been such a long time since I heard a word of praise from you, brother. I didn't think that. I've also brought you a gift. Here's the data I had those two adventurers gather over the last few days. It should help you create something even more interesting. Huh? But weren't you going to make the toy champion duelist? That data's important to you, isn't it? That plan suspended. The market shifted faster than thought. So some ad hoc adjustments will be necessary. But this data, how could I just take it? You take it when I give it to you, obviously. In that case, I'll take it. For safekeeping. Feel free to reclaim it should you ever need it again. So Luvier's other plan was to give the data to his brother. I apologize, dear customers, but I did not ask for your suggestions first before doing this. Oh, it's fine. You paid us, didn't you? And this is your personal matter. This was totally worth it if your relationship with your brother can be improved, right, Stormy? Our thoughts are aligned in this indeed. Guess it was a successful third-party intervention. All right, Luvier and Kern, since we're all here, why don't you strike while the iron's hot and work together on something? You're good at making something, Kern, and if we can have Luvier do the advertising, if you do it as a team, it's sure to work out. I appreciate your good intention, but there's no need. I feel the same way. Hey, so this is what you two are going to agree on? Bennett Fellows said this too, didn't he? The world's full of all sorts of people. So he did remember that part. The world's full of all sorts of people. And they all have sights that only they can see. If I learned anything from him and all, this would be it. Karen and I are just different people, which is why we set out on different paths. He thinks that my path is to adventure, and I, for my part, can't stand the kind of plastic existence that he leads. That's right. If the hour hand does the minute hand's work, it'll get fired without compensation the next day. And while intense challenges are an adventure, a simple life, not one is a simple life, not one as well. Everyone's on their own journey of adventure. So, since we've each chosen our direction, let's walk down the path and seek our own unique sights. And I'll occasionally go to meet with you. After all, your road will be quite difficult. Don't you worry about me. At least I know how to enlist third parties to help me out jams. I didn't sit around waiting for these adventurers of the Northern Bank, let me tell you that. And what we do when there's a problem that even a third party can't solve. I'm sure you know that the stiffer the gear is, the less durable it'll be. I worry that. And if we meet, we'll meet. What else can we do, huh? That's just life. No, you won't be defeated by life, just like Bennett. And if things prove otherwise, yeah, I'll send you flying with a knuckle sandwich. Brat, listen to yourself. Talking to your big brother like that. Don't get too cocky. Well, if the lady brother can sit in the judge's test for a while, then a little brother can borrow his big brother's lines, right? I see you're figuring us Fontaines out. I'd like to ask you something, so if you're free, let's meet outside my shop later. That's all I have to say. Karen, I'll be heading back now. That was sweet. Here. Oh, you seem to be in a good mood. Thanks to your help. Speaking of which, Karen's trip to Mossack gave me an idea. Perhaps I should go travel around a bit, finding some inspiration for our toys myself. You've traveled the world, you probably know some friends like that Bennett. Do you have any suggestions for me? Well, we do have a lot of friends, but when it comes to toy inspiration, that might be a bit tough. Why not look for a third party? Huh? Well, we're a valid third party, aren't we? Are you referring to the Northland Bank? Oh, you mean the previous third party? Hold up, Timothy. Northland Bank's under the 2E, and if we do, we are under... Are you referring to a Harbinger? Do you mean that we can make a toy themed after a Harbinger? You mean, oh, Paimon gets it. Hey, Levere, do you know that there's a very special harbinger whom they call the greatest toysman? The greatest toy salesman in Snezmaya? What? Is there such a person? Of course, and he's a real expert too. Maybe he'll inspire you. You know, a toy merchant and a seller would make a pretty awesome combo, don't you think? Thanks for your suggestions. They've been very helpful. I don't think it would be easy to get in contact with the Harbinger, but I do have some connections at the Northland Bank. I'll see what I can do. Don't forget to invite us to try whatever new toy you come up with. I will. Keep an ear out for news from me. Awesome. That's the Toy War. Bennett is precious. Anywho, I do imagine that these will be going by quickly. Oh, gosh, goodness.
A blade embraces its duty. As a Jew.
Anywho, we have time, I do believe. So, dance resolution.
Time itself is a sight.
Let's begin. A and D. Start just particularly organize your toy. Alright. Toy calibration is about to begin. Oh, god damn it. Second verse slightly better than the first. 200, 300. It's very simple. It's a bit too simple because, like, I want to move my fingers around. Intensive drumming. And faced with toy blue slimes during challenge, hold the arrow keys in advance to charge up before releasing the button to indicate charge attacks. Only charge attacks can damage toy blue slime. I charged. Okay. Oh my goodness. Intensive drumming. Drumming intensifies. Haha. Ba-doop, ba-doop. It's crying. That's so sad. Agile measure. Alright. When faced with toy double green slimes during the challenge, tap the left and right arrow keys simultaneously to indicate a wide range attack. Only wide range attacks and damage toy double green slime. Okay. I'm dizzy. And with that, wait. Aw, that's how we get it? That is so cute. Mega Man. Queos tide marks. I say the way they say it's simply wonderful. You're quite beautiful. You are quite the beautiful young lady. Where shall I at your service? There to make acquaintances. Zeroing at your service. A pleasure. Paimon's Paimon, and is at your service too. Such elegant names. Welcome to the Court of Fontaine. It is truly an honor to meet with you here. Paimon can't stand for much more of this. How did you know we're not from Fontaine? At a glance, it's obvious that you're that you're unsatisfied with being bathed in the south lights of the city, but can feel the call of wild. Which he was gonna call us uncivilized. God damn. Nice, that's legit. Earns adventure too. Add extra applesauce and all that jazz. Knew it. Although the adventure's guilds are baggerly, courageous words with begging with all of their heart to unlock the deepest mystery of the world. They wake with their eyes to the stars above and sleep with their backs to the abyss below, where there's an unknown domain. There's an adventure who simply must explore, barely bursting beyond the brim. Could not help but notice your gaze looking at many things. Perhaps we should say some arts, our intricate clockwork mecca, our advanced civic culture. Truly the deep course in Man, it's okay, I guess. Truly, the decorations adorning your magnificent city are combined, or the clockwork mecca, the civic culture. I'm gonna say, I just love the look of this place. The clockwork mecca, yes, are amazing. My cousin prefers them more than me. And the civic structure, I'm sure it's fine. Amazing. Paimon didn't even notice decorations, but Paimon did notice that Fontaine has a ton of delicacies she's never seen anywhere else. Not bad, isn't it? We have a long and glorious tradition of gourmet culture. Your Fontaine, actually, two of you must take your meals in the great outdoors, and thus unfortunately limited in your ability to sample the bread. Fontaine's cuisine. I have experienced the luxury of richness that is napkin tea with a few patrons. You don't look that rich. I've had more of a chance to sample cuisine than you think. I'm listening. Most excellent, my two successful friends. Have you heard of the licorice treasure? Nope, haven't heard of it. Then please allow me to explain. This is a legend of lost treasure that has been passed down in Fontaine for centuries. So it's hold on. Once there was a secret society called the Licorice Forum. I was able to track a great many of the original loan show, learned a lot. In the end, their conspiracy was exposed, and the distinguished. I'm curious what he was going to say there. Friendly to feeding and climate. Show them must know they were once the richest of the famous off the day. They must have gathered must have had a huge treasure vault somewhere. Wow, it's gotta be overflowing in the gold, shining like the sun. Frankly, they wish to overthrow our beautiful Fontaine, and to do so, they must have amassed more money with more acts. However, this wealth was never found. So that means as long as we can find the licorice treasure, we'll also be filthy rich. Intentionally made found that fortune and control of the synth. After lengthy investigation, I've discovered the location of the Licorice Forum's headquarters. It can be found amidst the underwater ruins outside our city. Really? What do you think, my dear friend? Sorry, I extended the invitation to both of you to become my partners. Even though Fontaine's water is different from elsewhere, Paimon can never forget how she was drowning before she being rescued by you. Never fear, I am here. Honey, it's delicious. Yeah, you'll save Paimon again for sure. That's it. Allow me to prep the driving equipment for the U2. I should have pretty excited. No need. I used to remember vision holders may dive freely in underwater. If it's you, dear Zoring. Of course, you do not know your abilities. Zoring is a famed adventurer, and she must not be wary of her limits. It just happens I do not share the same capability, so I will have to rely on our homegrown technology to keep myself safe. Be that as it may, shall we begin? Lead the way. Random glitch. Yours is my command. Follow me to my destination. Not too far from the court of Fontaine. Looks so heavy and so hot and stuffy.
Actually, you can place mist flowers wrapped in cloth on the inside to lower the temperature. As for the weight, well, just put it in water. There's no time to delay. Let's go, my friends. Hold on a moment. There is slight time for delay. No, let's see anything. That's the time we're on this distance. Sorry. Oh gosh.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
No worries. Something like this then. Absolutely, maybe, most definitely. Just to collect these things. And so money has some value. There's the space down below. Oh yes, I've wandered over here before. What a room like this. Behold the ruins of the licorice farm. Can see history for all kinds of aquatic life now. Here before? Oh my god, I was talking to him. It's good that you met us then. Oh yes, very good for him. Good fortune indeed.
It's weird to think that once upon a time this wasn't, well, underwater. Oh. It's very interesting. That belongs entirely different. I still have no idea how to destroy those things. I've done it by accident a few times, but also that's my point. I've done it by accident. Oh! I think I understand. Yeah, you have to like hit the thing that it shoots at you. What's with the desert stuff? Also, what's with the desert stuff here? We're back in the deserts of Sumeria, yeah. That's beyond this door.
we've got to leave the water. Oh! We open the door and proceed onward. This is the forum you were talking about. There's so many books everywhere. They must have really been dedicated to studying conducting research. I never guessed there was a secret side through the government. As the saying goes, found knowledge is power. This is especially true of the licorice forum. You should understand. Turn to the logical sweater, but you're the local. Not Paimons we don't trust. They have yada yada, and we've already seen plenty of stuff. The last time we saw them was in the deserts of Sumer. Knowing of knowing of their extensive resources, it couldn't have been too hard for them to get their hands on these kinds of things. After all, this is probably the wealthy licorice forum we're talking about here. About that. So we enough to cover our travel expenses. Fascinating. I mean, what a terrific achievement. I hope nothing less. Now this place is completely flooded. It really feels a lot happened here, and with a lot of important discoveries. Fontaine has risen before, and according to the folks at the Fontaine Research Institute, they will rise again in the future, perhaps. One day, all of Fontaine will disappear beneath the waves. Wow, that'd be terrible. Unless you future, I don't know what's forever. Anyway, I hope nothing will happen in the future. The future, who cares about that? I'll be dead long before then, so why should I worry about the people alive then? People in Fontaine in the future, family tricks, family friends after that, they all right me. People of the future done for you, for me. Believe those in is that right? Pretty extreme. That's what I might have said about the issue of flooding if I had left with people. Alright, yes, let's see if we can find the fight. So this dude's pretty clearly a sham. Oh goodness, ancient log. His signed assistant doesn't seem very reliable. No products for reporting system reliable. Very confusing. I should be able to make progress now. Field research. They have a breakthrough period in the application process is patent application process is too annoying. Forget it. Assistance condition seems okay. Still a little worried considering the gap in technology. Advise assistant to go to somewhere. Took the day off. Figure lab is more fair for camerates. I decided not to live in that. To move master times if my lab has moved my system, I may not be able to find it in pain. So moved my lab. I was assigned to the lab, nervous at first. Admit he just takes off ancient geometry machine. It's really smart. Day off. I can hardly believe it. Everyone came to visit me. The additional machines got here. The previous ones are now invisible. Trying to let us new partners, but now I'm even more confused. I have made a contribution. Well, maybe. It's quite boring. This thing is quite nice. Always boring. Can't be with his sister as she grows up. Seems the interest in the ruins. Took the day off, and sister came with me with Jacob. Alan, sister structure see me separately while I was unconscious. Badly allocated. Let the project for the Charlie friend. Talked about thinking machine. Talked about the thinking machine again. They did. The light bulb came on. I was lucky to have recovered in time to witness this historical moment. It was quite a pity. I hope they all there were several conscious. It's a shame. All I could do is read the letters they left behind. Jacob wrote, inviting me to his new lab. If there's something they want to talk to me about, I hope we can get about it soon. They brought flowers for me, but they had already wilted by the time I woke up. Took the day off. Proceeded ammonia based off trying to start the machinery below by myself.
The first successful controlled annihilation reaction. The bright light casts a deep dark shadow, I believe. I wonder how it's going to be. We'll start from here. I don't have much to left, but I think it half feels like they're talking about primordial water. Now we can do further teams. Yep, says expected of a season adventure. Doing interesting form, so is it a forum or an institute? Sorry, I misspoke. Forgive me for asking the blue, but did either of you ever run into anyone who's looking for me, or did you tell me? Bound doesn't think so. I'm trying to really use on the time more. No, of course not. It's just occurred to me that I should let you know that there are many greedy goons who are up for the Licorice Forum. Secret treasure. They're very different from us. They're willing to do anything to achieve their goals, so I've always refused to work with them. As I know the most about the treasure's whereabouts, they have me in their sights. In a long time hiding from their prying eyes is for partners I can trust, and my luck to finally met you two, my dearest friends. Ah, so that's what's going on. In case I'm just here to tell us about me. It was just you. I just know I picked the right people. My partner's only this friend. This dude is absolutely trying to butter us up. Okay. Another shows up. Let's go. Treasure's waiting for us. Yep. Here you go, treasure.
The fortune slip was right.
Water really got it glowing. I wish gliding could be this fluid. Some kind of killing machine. I mean, I would have called it a turret, but sure, I guess that's also what it is.
Storm the front! Embrace the ice! Whirling snow! Flash!
Don't get too close!
My apologies! Quiver!
Oh, yeah, we certainly have a way with these mecha. Must be getting closer to trap. We already run the guards. Fontaine's achievements. There's numerous and dazzling stars in the sky, and undoubtedly the most successful willingness to travel. And the movie, correct? Tell me. Yada yada. Go to mix. Beautiful. Good advancement. Surely people have data on the love more. And just leave everything to machines. Haha, that's a good one we did for you. It's a lot cheaper to hire a human than buy a clockwork mecha. Hunt you on the triggers again. Beep. Construct beep. Fascinating case though. I think everyone would agree that humans and mechans are not the same. Places we've been have their own shoots, not like hunting in greater than anywhere else. All waters lead to Fontaine. Not that people from Fontaine you should go out and see the world, but all the world you should come and witness Fontaine's glory. Don't get it backward. Of course I do. My friends, you should keep going. Let's go. This guy is so shady. No. No. I see you. No. Hey, you little bugaboo.
Excellent. These spoils will boost morale.
Oh, following this research went well. Using sort of resources impressive. There are few young geniuses, too many nowadays. There are a few too many young geniuses. No such thing. It's received high rating. If patent were to be granted, the potential financial gain would be considerable. And being specifically recruited, that's good. This stage, after pull out the exercises, everyone will need position and research, reconstruction. I'm afraid for me, I would use this use for a major shakeup, like the one they recalled anyway. So it looks like they willingly expanded. Up? Child! Why have you gone into the ceiling, child? I know that you're a CLE, but that is the ceiling.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, hold on a moment. Alright. All is good. Look over here.
Take flight! Yeah! Sakura swirl! My apologies! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Check this out!
Yeah! Ha! Take flight! Today is a lucky day.
No, it's mine. Little bugaboo. Precious little bugaboo, but still a little bugaboo. Oh my gosh. Hello, little one. Okay, you're down now. There you go. Minnow is precious, and she'll just look at me, and then she'll be like, I desire your attention, mother. And it's like, well, I guess I'm giving you all of my attention now. I'm not a complaint, really.
My apologies!
Oh my gosh, he just went down. Oh my goodness. She like desires to sit in my arm, and I'm like, okay, you can do that, but then you have to stay there. Trust this little thing. Okay. You should not eat an entire jar of honey. I'll save the rest for later. Fine, Minnow.
Glory to the Shogun!
Whirling snow!
Flash!
Take flight!
Don't get too close! Truth hurts! Check this out!
The shame will have to miss this for work. Out of consideration for everyone's safety, it's been signed in institutional clothes. I feel not belonging before depart. We're going to pay our respects at Basil's grave, but with a newly appointed Indux, we have a particular temperament. If all goes well, it has potential to completely revolutionize. Hey, look, a Mora coin. Just floating. I always find them interesting when you catch them like that. Anyway, I also find it interesting how the animations continue, even though the rest of the game sort of paused. The results of early phases have been satisfactory. After some consideration, I've decided to enroll them, and so unconscious during the visit, so couldn't speak. Decided to take a blood sample and see if there's a cure, a way to mitigate it. The research and is expected to face challenges obtaining recognition. This could be the biggest breakthrough in a century. It'll change all of history. The report mentioned abnormal movements. I'll have to find a chance to talk to him about it.
she'll treasure this good fortune.
Anyone mention the files? What files? Are suspicious and of some sort of association or group activity among the leaders. Objective remains clear. Further investigation is required. So this place had been closed, but for what reason? Isn't entirely obvious.
Ah!
Strike! Whirling snow! Embrace the ice!
Don't get too close! Bring it on!
Flash! Take flight!
Alright. I wish you could see me. She is so precious. Fleur still around, no worries. Fleur is my bigger baby. According to my research, you should. I don't like how it zooms into his face. I don't like this dude. Treasure vault of the liquor store. This should be the treasure vault of the riches. We should seek within the holy treasure vault. This doesn't look like a vault at all. That's supposed to be glittering with more dazzling as the sun. You should know if your friends that just as the true wealthy do not flaunt anything. And Shallow's appearances, real treasure. Oh, Paimon knows what you're about to say. The real treasure was the friends we made along the way. I'd say the real treasure was not so easy to reveal, but you are exactly right, Paimon. I have to say, I could never have come up with something so wise and philosophical. Regardless, person, because the treasure leads you. Seeing things as you and your words mean. My friend is seeing the hints in my treasure after you do that, right? So, is this a form or an incident? I would say the different records refer to it differently, but my dear, knowing the name isn't the important thing. We should keep our eyes on the prize. Think about this, nearly hundreds or millions, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of more. Unless you could choose a million more sleeping in the vault. Hundreds of millions of more. And there's other priceless items in the vault too, like there's an all-powerful Holy sword which can pierce through armor and destroy the soul itself. A magical item power beyond compare. Whoa, Paimon had no idea. Is all this in the vault? And that happens, and you get me in this case. Let's just go. It's the worst that could happen. I'm saying, if we don't beat the bad guy, the treasure, I'm not worried about that. I understand you're worried about the bodies. We're not getting out. There's traps at the portal. Trung. Don't do. I'll leave the room. Don't do it again, dear. Don't worry, I won't let anyone get through. Please let me know when you find the treasure. Anyway, so clearly this guy is like suspicious as all hell. How they mentioned this one did a large, didn't I? So many cameras are only probably records of the excellence, right? Words when something goes out of control, breaks something else, something so damage can be controlled. Look at this Ruin Guard the last. We'll say seeing him out on the outside, right next to the button that opens this place up, makes me worried he's gonna lock us in here. I mean, I know we can teleport out, so it's not an actual real worry. But still. The audacity. I'll save that one for extra laugh. Scene lines look kind of familiar. I think you've seen it before. This is since this older relic kind of makes note from the nation's place, probably something hauled over from a distant ruin as well. I just really thought, what is so-called treasure? It's just their research finding. It has nothing to do with Paimon at all. Knowledge has value too. You're right, but Paimon still wants more. And millions of more, we could buy a pretty house, invite all our friends over, and just eat. I love Paimon's idea of what she would do if she was super wealthy. buy a house, invite your friends over, have a good meal. Have fun all day. Wait, I got a little here for that. Hi. What would you do if you had all the money you could ever need? Seems the other Americans can no longer satisfy him. He's out of control for the third time. Gurren may be willing to risk his own life, but that doesn't mean the rest of us feel the same. Seems the experiments into machines are indebted to create a mechanical dog as proof of his accomplishments. At least he lived long enough to be poached by the Mergoose hunters. It wasn't easy for that as long as them. This ballasted drinking machine that can repair itself whenever there's a problem for future generations. That is concerning. So apparently, there's an incredibly dangerous machine that can repair itself after it's been damaged. Oh, it reminds me of our little friend. Hello? There I see a mushroom. Can I get back there? I can. Was it worth it? Absolutely. I know this friend isn't gonna send that up, just Rune Garden weekend at Lamb. I'm not worried about you showing up, I'm just scared that you break the treasure in the middle of the fight. We don't even know if there is a treasure. Has to be, there is, right? There's glass wall here and seems like there's a bunch of water on hand. Looks like there's cracks in the glass. Ah, that looks dangerous. Who knows where it gets swept off to. Let's find the treasure quickly and get the heck out of here. What's that sound? Virgil, what's going on? I'm so very sorry. I made a terrible mistake. It was only during our excavation that I realized this wasn't the former grounds of the Licorice Forum, but rather the ruins of the Institute of Natural Philosophy. There's no treasure here. There are lots of experiments on machinery and energy, and now, my dear friends, another experiment is about to begin. As for treasures, it would be wrong to say there aren't any treasures here at all. As seasoned adventurers, I'm sure you've accumulated quite a bit of more and other precious items over the course of your journey. I will return after the conclusion of the experiment to collect the treasures you are sure to leave behind. Ah, and don't you worry, my friends. I'll be sure to put them to good use. Virgil, you lied to us. I figured he was going to do something like this. He knew and still decided to step into my trap. You're the kind of person I despise the most, so arrogant and disrespectful. You blasted fools all treat me like an idiot. Even a couple foreign hillbilly whatever. According to the records here, this mechanism is special. It's a special rune garter. No matter how good you are, even if you can handle rune garters, you're still only made of flesh and bone. So what makes it special? I'll leave you to find out for your own good time. Goodbye, my dear partners. Get ready. Yep, looks like we're here to fight. And Meadow would be a cute name for a cat. Where's that new little calico? I was going to call her Callie because I've run out of names, but calling her Meadow would be precious. And I will have 3 precious babies.
Check this out!
Someone
I got you covered!
cooperative resource.
Storm the front! Strike! Whirling snow! Kamisato art! Summon!
Keep moving! Truth hurts! Don't get too close!
Quiver! My apologies!
Under the relentless assault of the rune, why does the rune garden ceases to something? Ceases to work, I imagine? Paimon drinks so much water. I'm so mad to think Virgil would be someone like that. Until the score Paimon kept fully turning strong fast water currents and go with the flow to arrive at your destination. Although you cannot change the general direction of moving, and you can still move around to a certain extent. I don't think there were buildings and there isn't water. It looks like the water. Wash down, Chontaine. We used to live here, right? Paimon gets a little sad thinking about it. Where do you think this current's going to take us? What if we get trapped in some underwater dead end? Well, then the current wouldn't be taking us to it. Huh? Light, Zerwin. Paimon sees light. I got you, Nita. We finally got out. Oh my god. I think this is where we started. Well. I suppose what goes around comes around. Yes, this is, oh my god, this is basically where I started. And I was like, I wonder how you go down there. And I was like, oh sure, we'll find it later. No worries. How do I get in there? I'm sorry for what has happened to you, child.
The fortune slip was right. Huh.
Oh. Oh, it's Chongyun's birthday. assume the area recently, but today's my birthday is a training knowledge. How could I? You okay? No, it's a little baby. Little fuzzy baby. See yourself. Oh. Happy birthday, Chong.
I feel like there's some.
Dear guests, you see talking. Let's get first find the data. Inside champion duelist, champion such a trainer. What he knows, I don't know personally. What's 10 different water drawing does. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Montaigne's land of water. Anyway, Predator's handbook. We're rallying to go. Let's make some preparations. Oh. There are 6. Forward in the water, you can just turn about with the hand of water hands and contact with such bubble and need your character to charge forward at a certain distance. Make use of them. Hidden obstacles may appear during the challenges. If you've seen this, your characters get within a certain distance of them. Contact abilities will induce punishment. Your challenge size will decrease. Low-key disappointed that they all dropped the pearls. I get it. They wanted you to understand what this movement thing was. They wanted you to know that you can go left or right. But you can't, like, stop and turn around. You can't speed up. And when you get caught in the current, you are caught in the current. Alright. Nice. Not half bad. I wish that currents just existed and that you could just use them to like traverse the seas. These rocks are very nice to get. On the bright side, they're rarely ever found alone. Okay, so now I finally understand this. I will say that I wasn't off and that these won't take that long. They won't take that long. There just was a whole quest in front of them. Special obstacles might appear. Contact them. Okay. I'm curious, if I'm facing this way, how will it handle it? Game? Do you know how to handle it? Yes, yes it does. Oh. They're like, oh, those bubbles were easy, weren't they? I'm going in a hole. not realize it, but I'm like tapping the attack button. Not bad. Yeah, I'm very curious. I really do love how Genshin handled the water. I'm just like hitting him. Let's give him a widow whack. What? I read. Knowledge is taking me somewhere. Oh. Can I just say, I would love. Oh, I didn't even notice the chest, right? A drained conch cup. Drained conch cup in ancient container can perhaps be traced back to an even older civilization. would, if I could, if I had, oh my gosh. Ah, yes. If I ever found my way into the world of Genshin Impact, you would find me living here. This is now my home. Like, I don't, part of it's also just the quiet. How do you get here? By reading. Truly a location of knowledge. Okay. Oh, good, Mino. National History excerpts. Oceanids are beautiful creatures nurtured by the land of Fontaine. Says someone, perhaps you believe this kind of document is necessary. Oceanids display considerable disparities in cognitive capacity, partially due to differences in lifespan. An increase in the number of oceanids we have previously considered breeding for still terms or the prognosis of all oceanids needs to be officially registered. Something would happen to Erica. No disrespect intended. May she keep some things for herself. The initiated elders will also ensure into more collisions occurrence both happening to the ocean.
Finders keepers. Yeah. Huh? Huh.
Nothing so terribly important that you would be remiss to miss it, but at the same time, I do admit I rushed straight over here. Another reason. This is where it is. No. Say, you're a detective mode. A study and stable.
Oh, it's all coming out now.
Fire it up!
I mean, I guess it's contained. I will say I will be somewhat concerned while I'm living here, but still, I would love to live here. Anyway, I came down to I helped him out, and I visited him. I found out that he'd also seen me. Okay, it's gonna be he finding the good guy, which thought of successful. He'll survive just like I did. Interesting. So 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9, 11. 8 and 11. That is 11. I'm sure we'll end up back here. Until then, this is where we go. Why would you aim for that one first? Enemies also disappear. I knew that because I took note of the crabs that were walking by.
I low-key hope these things will stay even after the mini game. I like how we have Endora with us. Oh, yeah. Oceanids are precious creatures. Is that a perfect score? I have no idea, but I would like to think so. I would say I do love how pretty much all of the creatures are just neutral to your presence. Well, almost all of them.
Yeah!
Don't get too close!
Take flight! Yeah! Ah! Yeah! Yeah! Strike!
Why is there like no music playing? Thank you so much, you saviors. I, Henry, will never forget your kindness. Let's focus on a more important matter. I'm curious how you ended up here. The crabs must have been attracted by the aroma of roast chicken. I was attracted here by that too. No, that's different. The crabs are probably choosing between me and the roast chicken as the starter. I just thought that they might have chosen the fresher start. Just the thought that they might have chosen the fresher starter gives me chills. Alright, the fresher the better. We're curious about why you're buried in the ground. Yeah, do you need help? Naturally. I mean, no, do not help me out. Oh, okay, we heard you loud and clear. Let's go. No, wait, please. Huh? What's up? Here's the thing. Listen to me carefully. This is a brand new beauty fad. You don't need to shout. Paimon's ears hurt. A sweet mud I am. Right now, I am a perfectly sane person. I am adopting a beauty practice that is scientific and healthy, which is why I buried myself in the moist sands with my own hands. Please leave. Do not block my sunlight. Let's go. Since you're curious and you leave me no traces, magic of skincare. The clam worms in the sand can clear the so loud. What's the person by what kind of this says the result? This is really weird. What do you think? Let's check out the vicinity first. Are you leaving? Yes, we'll look around and come back later. Okay, off you go. Why would there be roast chicken here? It looks like there isn't any sand stuck to it either. You think Professor self-resemblance? Fontaine, sure, a strange bunch.
Looks like a chain mechanism. Looks like it's broken too. Hello. Hey, don't leave Paimon in this awkward silence. Hello. What a beautiful day. About the person over there. What person? I don't know this person you're talking about. We're just taking a walk. Yeah, that's right. We're just taking a walk. A walk taken by us, two totally ordinary people. What a beautiful day, and what a wonderful thing walking is, don't you think? Taking a walk is totally normal. I'm sure you understand. What are you guys even talking about? Did you hear someone call for help? A man was buried in the ground over there. Well, it's getting eaten by crabs. What? Something like that happened while we were where we take walks? On such a beautiful day. If he gets eaten by crabs, that'll be really funny. I mean, a real pity. Shame we won't let that happen. I mean, we can't let that happen. If we run into something like this during our walk, we will not be bystanders. I mean, if... what are you guys doing here? Taking a walk. Like we said, taking a walk. You really didn't notice anything weird? None at all. Yeah, none at all, except that you two are interrupting our walk. Taking walks is very personal. Not like being interrupted. We suggest that you find a good place for walks. The Fountain of Lucine, for instance, is a pretty good place. This is where we take walks, where we feel the nature. That is why we don't want to be interrupted. Goodbye. That's pretty strange. I think we're putting it right up and not turn around at the
Finders
perfect
keepers.
time. Tell me you're good. Alright, so now that we've established that those who have buried him in the sand and placed a sweet madame to help lure Carabs over to eat him, shall we check in on him again? Don't doubt me, I buried myself with my very own hands. This is the latest beauty trend. Any thoughts? Because it's so fat, so I just think that it looks delicious. Yeah, see, we'll see. Buried by crabs. Buried crabs with the chicken. Probably scared of the these, so the reason why the walker is Henry Roseberry. I've done that. This is the latest beauty trend. When did you? We were taking a walk. Taking walks is a form of exercise. Exercise involves movement. Movement is what brought us here. Did you do this? So what if? No, Hunter, I remember now. Take a good look at her. Person he told us not to mess with. Right, right. What are you whispering about? Nothing. We're just taking a walk. That's right, we're just taking a walk. If there's nothing else, well, keep walking and walk to other places. Wait, don't you have anything scary? Do you have to do anything scary to me anymore? Lesson isn't learned, if you know what I mean. What lesson? Nothing. I mean, roast chicken is dangerous. It invites troubles. See it as a valuable lesson. Let's go. The roast chicken is devoured. Oh, forget the roast chicken. We should continue our walk. Somebody treat us to roast chicken next time. Thank you so much. I knew you'd understand. Exactly like Azurni said. Let's help her. And yeah, but digging out is really tough. Fine, we'll take the roast chicken. Alright, fine. Takes you a while to hang out the sands and take the barrel off him. He started enjoying delicious red chicken with pie. You see, this is a budget, but he holds back his desire to have a share in case his promise to maintain his dignity. However, seeing Henry try really hard to look unaffected by what offers to share the rest of the chicken with Henry. The chicken is crispy on the outside and gives the irresistible oily aroma. Gives out an irresistibly oily aroma. Yum yum. Freedom! Ah, sweet taste of freedom. Though not as satisfying as roast chicken is, freedom sure is sweet. So what does the board you're holding stand for? Oh, it represents a protest, of course. But against what? How should I put this? They're the ones who buried me. They did it to stop me from working hard, which is why I want to protest. Why do they want you to stop you from working hard? Can you keep a secret? Of course, your secret's safe with Paimon. Ah, yes, your secret's safe with all of us. Then you're safe with me too, but I'm afraid I can't tell. Hey, you're making fun of him. Let's talk about something else. Okay, what's the barrel you were wearing? Is that from protest as well? I don't know. Before they buried me, this barrel on me a deed born of their twisted taste, I'll wager. They should have buried them by them. Because they are terrible, terrible people. They just grabbed me for no reason at all and buried me in the sand. They wanted me dead. No reason at all, huh? Really? Oh goodness, of course, didn't you see? I was literally buried in the sand. If they didn't want me dead, why else would they do it? Makes sense? What do you think? Machine seems like no one is related to the situation here. The barrel of the walker do before he's buried. Buried in the sand for applying pressure to the chest so that he would not be suffocated, which is to say that the walker did not want to kill him, so their true intention was. Jim looks true to saying gives an irresistible oily aroma. Almost like Henry's head was stricken. It feels kind of weird the roast chicken was placed in front of him because. For Paimon, you might fall for that. They mentioned the lesson before leaving. Seems like one team handled this by burying his and letting him see the roast chicken that he couldn't reach. But why? He's Henry. To see the word deep when he uses Henry to attract crabs. Judging from the conclusion, seeing the reason could only be this. So he broke the machine. What? So they didn't intend to kill me at all? Oh, you guys are really observant. That's right. I was the one who broke the machine. Why did you break the machine? Well, indeed, because a long time ago. ago, I lived a poor, miserable life. I was really depressed, and then I met a guy who gave me a healthy drink and lifted my spirits. He was really kind to me, so I wanted to pay him back for his kindness. One day I had my chance. He introduced me to some various people and asked me to help him. All I did was menial work, such as collecting mechanical parts that belonged to the Fontaine Research Institute. Which we paid pretty soon for those chores. Sounds pretty awesome. Sounds like he's stealing. Alright, this time they asked me to find a stream for scene, take the core out, and deliver the core down. I can better pay my bro and make some money. I gotta give my all. Those terrible people, perhaps they see me working so hard to change my life for the better. They interfered with work and warned me against delivering the pressures components to my employers. But I wouldn't let them win. I took the job and protested against their behavior. And as a result, like you said, I was taught a lesson. Oh, poor you, but is this job really so well paid? Of course, this is one of the reasons why I didn't want to tell you why I'm protesting, however, since you saved my life. Didn't like me. I also thought, since you two are really observant, might as well just tell you the truth. You can see it as a collaboration. Such strange mechanisms have been deployed above ground and underwater. It's easy to spot such mechanisms. They all produce a particular light around them. Handle it for me. Bring me the specific core inside. There should be 7 in total. After it's done, we'll split the earnings 50-50. I'll take 70% of the earnings and 20% must be paid in advance. What do these mechanics do? They destroy the environment. These machines are evil stuff. Destroy? How? How am I gonna know? I'm not a member of Fontaine Research Institute. Anomalies have already occurred. It has to be hazardous to the environment. What sounds reasonable every time we see any supernatural environment during our adventure? There's bound to be some trouble that we have to deal with. Why don't we help Henry? And get it? So it'll bring me 7 cores and let's become rich together. Anywho, I'm going to call that a later problem. All right, this is what we came here for. And then I saw the thing, got on land, and heard this guy calling for help. These buoys don't necessarily seem evil. So at the very least, I'm going to hold off before I start doing something that I'm going to regret. Alright. One more current to get caught up in. Breakthrough. I haven't even been reading them. Ascend like a seahorse. Slide like a crab. Shift like an octopus. Roll like an otter. Jink like a seahorse. and break through like an iron fish. Okay. Minute 24. Not bad at all. I have the most precious kitten. Travelers need to proceed to the challenge has 3 clear. Okay, then clear all opponents. Complete the challenge.
Fire it up! Here's backup! You're open!
Sakura swirl! My apologies!
Sakura! Fracture! Check this out!
Take flight!
Got you covered! Don't get too close! Truth hurts! Keep moving!
Whirling snow!
Fire it up! Fracture!
Take flight! Quiver!
Here's backup!
Kamisato art! So let's
Confess!
storm the front! Strike!
Check this out!
My apologies!
Bring it on!
Oops. Straight ahead. And there. No.
Gaining the upper hand.
Finders keepers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've climbed up here by accident before. I remember I found myself up here when I was trying to contemplate how would we save Tartaglia from prison.
Check this out! I got you covered!
Cyclone!
Glory to the Shogun! Flash!
Fire it up!
Embrace the ice! Take flight!
Fracture! Keep moving!
Check this out!
My apologies! Quiver!
Here's backup!
Did not mean to. But here I go.
Finders keepers. Don't get too close!
Give me a moment. Psst. Onyx. Oh my goodness, knocking stuff over. Oh my gosh, you stupid cat! No, Onyx.
Alright, just to quickly clarify why the hell I was so angry. Just then and there. My cat, my stupid cat Onyx, was like, I won't key in my litter box and I'll just be in a box. Because, like, some of my cats, they like to sit in boxes. You have a box out, they'll just be like, oh yes, a box. I will sit in this box. Oh yes, like $100 cat climbing tree? No, box that it came in. And I had been a package that I got. It was like, it was like a $50 thing. And so I was like, I need to clean this immediately because I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyway, he's basically grounded now. He's not allowed inside. Onyx has been banished.
Flash! Take flight! Sakura swirl! No turning back! Strike!
Check this out!
Cyclone! Flash!
Don't get too close!
Whirling snow!
Bring it on!
Or if you skip the video, honestly, I ain't judging.
Supporting fire!
Strike!
I am a level assault. I have
Embrace the ice!
Get moving! Truth hurts! Check this out!
My apologies!
Okay. Anywho, like I was saying, I have reached. Oh my lord. That cat. Oh my god. And he has a litter box, so there is no excuse. I almost have 180. One more. Oh my gosh. He's such a stubborn cat. Don't mind me, I am just going to be somewhat angry. I just need to think. Don't mind me.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Take flight! Glory to the Shogun! Flash!
I got you covered! Cyclone! I want you Here's backup! Cyclone!
No turning back! Quiver! Take flight! Sakura swirl! Whirling snow!
Don't get too close! Bring it on! Confess! Stop it!
Strike!
Okay. I am marginally less salty. By marginally less salty, I mean I to talk about the game again. Nice game, wonderful game. This event quest has been precious. What did it say? I asked Benny. Benny! Benny, your goddamn luck! Of course, that's why this happened. See, where is he? You. I already had his constellation mixed out. Good thing his constellation is a shield, because he will need all the protection he will get. Also, I was able to get Zhongli's stick. The first word that popped into my mind was stick. Why is this stick? Oh. I can't tell. Is this supposed to be like a creepy sky? It's just purple. What do these do? Goodbye. I guess I'm off on an adventure I wasn't expecting. Or maybe not. Nope, I'm not going back to that one. Oh my goodness. Now I'm going up.
Finders keepers.
Doma is precious. Did I just like come right up to this, get distracted by that thing, and then wander off? I mean, definitely not something that happens often. Yes, that's... Alright, it's basically that look like. I say basically because it's like... Yeah, it's right before. Now what is that? I don't know, but what is that? What are you?
My apologies!
Bubbler seahorse. Oh, there are two of them. They're just powered up.
I don't know.
Kamisato art. Sometsu.
I got you covered!
What are you? Cherubic seahorse? You look like a mix between a crab and a seahorse.
Get
Not a
Fracture!
Check this out!
Take flight.
Here's backup!
Sakura swirl. My apologies.
child. Not right now.
Cyclone!
Storm the front! Quiver! Strike!
Okay. Let's go down the beach. Just a wee bit. Go down the beach. Eat a couple of sandwiches. Look at this squishy squirrel.
Take flight.
Supporting fire!
Get moving! Yeah. Truth hurts!
Flash!
Whirling snow. Kamisato art. Sometsu.
Fracture!
Strike!
My apologies.
No turning back!
I got you covered!
Confess!
Quiver!
Whirling snow.
Truth hurts!
Flash!
My apologies.
Don't get too close! Supporting fire!
Bring it on! Get moving! Truth hurts!
Strike!
Sakura swirl.
Cyclone!
Flash!
Take flight.
Fracture!
Fire it up!
And further down the road, we'll go and further down the road. See whatever we can see.
Don't get too close!
Glory to the Shogun! Strike!
I got you covered! Fire it up!
Embrace the ice! Flash! Quiver!
Don't get too close!
Bring it on!
Strike! No turning back!
Here's backup! Check this out!
Flash!
Get moving! Fracture!
Quiver! Flash! Quiver! Strike!
Okay. 2 out of 3 done. Are you watching? Ah, she's watching me. Charge and breach. That water is boiling. Don't go in it, you will boil alive. This is unpleasant, as I have discovered.
Fire it up! I got you covered! Ha! Cha! Ha! Ha! Cha! Sa!
Yeah! 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 It hurts! Yeah!
Don't get too close!
Quiver! Sakura Swirl!
Cyclone! Yeah! Yeah! Fracture! Yeah!
Check this out!
Flash! Whirling Snow!
Yeah! Cha!
Storm the front!
Here's backup!
I will not stand for this! My opponent!
Get moving! Bring it on!
Take flight! Kamisato Art! Sometsu!
Confess!
I'm so glad I'm finally, after how long, I'm getting used to the whole, how can I phrase it, using the ults. When I first started
started playing Genshin Impact. Like, whenever I had an ult, I would save it. For an emergency, of course. What was an emergency? I didn't know. I had no idea what an emergency was at the time.
Fracture! Don't get too close! Supporting fire!
Whirling snow!
Cyclone!
Strike!
Truth hurts! Fire it up!
No turning back!
Take flight! Unthinkable!
Don't get too close! Bring it on! Check this out! Confess!
Sakura swirl! Whirling snow!
Fire it up!
Quiver!
Fracture!
My apologies! Strike!
Here's backup!
Whirling snow!
Keep moving!
Storm the front! Flash! Kamisato art! Sumetsu! My apologies!
Truth hurts! Don't get too close!
Strike! Take flight!
Check this out! Bring it on! Supporting fire!
Flash!
Confess! Fracture!
Whirling snow! Quiver!
Fire it up! Truth hurts!
My apologies! Embrace the ice!
One more. That is way over there. The baby sleepy.
No turning back!
Whirling snow!
Keep moving! Fracture!
Flash!
turn. Have a little taste. Ow, ow!
Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
Confess! Bring it on! I got you covered! Check this out!
Storm the front! Strike!
Get moving!
Whirling snow!
Fire it up!
Take flight! Quiver!
Here's backup!
My apologies! Sakura swirl!
Confess!
Flash!
Don't get too close!
And with that, we have done it all. May fortune smile on you. I say, it certainly has. In some ways. In other ways. Oh, in other ways. In other ways, I'm probably going to take the side of a rock. Why are there just fish bits here? I mean, I'm not going to say no to free fish, but why are there just fish bits? Jam. I was like, why do you have ice a little jam? It's because it's used. Why do you have so few since it's because there's like 3 per jam. I could finish it up now, but I won't. Oh, with that, my darlings, I do believe that I'm going to call it. So close. Once you get to level 2, after that it's so easy. See, both of these unlock at level 2. Where do I want to end this?
Add Ash.
Right. There are just so many Fontaine things that I want, but I don't have any Fontaine characters that'll be like, oh hey, yeah, we can get this done easy peasy, lemon squeezy. easy. I think this is a good place to leave it. Dressed for the occasion, even. Rude. Children. Anywho, until next time. Oh wait, I know. I have been keeping up on it for the most part, but let's see how far have I gotten. Secure. Alright, fountains at level 4. Until next time, darling. Bye.